like makeup and dress and like everything, hair done. It's like it's a thing. So I know I said that my bleh. I know I said that my story time video is gonna be up on Thursday, or I don't know if I posted that or not. But I was intending on having it done by Thursday, but haven't had a chance to film that, so I figured while I still look fresh, honey, I'm gonna record that real fast. Okay, so hold on, let me go to my little bench. Oh, don't mind any running noises. My cat is out here. Hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that real well, but she's over there. See, there she is. There's the other cat. She's not always outside, but she likes to go outside. So this is where I'm at. I'm gonna go chill over there and film, and I'll be right back. Okay. I have to say it does feel kind of awkward filming outside, cause I feel like I'm in public, sort of, but not really, cause I'm in my backyard. But whatever, not a big deal. So about this situation here and here. So when I was turning 21, my birthday is October 18th, by the way. So I was turning 21 in October, and this was in July. So I'm 22 now. So this would have been like a year ago. So last year in July. I am a moron. So basically, I told everybody, look, it's my money, it's my body, and this is what I want to do, and I hope you're cool with that. And my stepmom was like, well, I'm not super for it, but I'm not against it either. And she asked me where I was planning to go, and I told her, and she asked me what I was getting done, how much it was going to be, and all that kind of jazz. And I said, I told her what I wanted. Originally, I just wanted one or the other because I'm afraid of needles, and I really didn't know if I would have the money or the bravery to get both done. So I did that, and she was like, oh, I know this guy who's really clean, works in a really good shop, and like really talking it up. She's like, he does all kinds of tattoos and piercings for friends of mine that are nurses, and you know how nurses are about being clean. And I was like, okay, cool, sounds good. Do you have his number? I will give him a call and maybe think about going in October. I wanted to get it done in October around my birthday. Okay, keep that in your brain, all right? So I call this man, and he's like, hey, my name is blank. What do you want done? How may I help you? Blah, blah. So I tell him I'm so-and-so's daughter. So I tell this guy what I want, and he tells me how much it's going to be, and it was significantly less than what the other place was charging. And I was like, okay, that's either a good thing or a sketchy thing, and I don't know, and I'm just worried. Whatever. I don't know. Something about getting needles in your face is just, it was scary for me. And so I talked to the guy, and he's like, well, when were you planning on getting it done? And I was like, oh, I was thinking like October. And he was like, why don't you come on down tonight? I said, tonight? Honey, I'm afraid of needles. He was like, no, come on down, you can do it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know. And my stepmom was like, yeah, let's do it. Like, let's just get it over with. And I was like, I don't know, I'm scared. And she was like, nah, you can do it. And my brother was there, and he's like, you can do it, Sam. Oh my God. So I was like, oh my God. And then my dad came home, and he didn't know. So I was like, Dad, you're gonna want to sit down. I gotta tell you something. And he was like, I'm not sitting down. Just tell me. And I was like, no, trust me. You're going to want to sit down. And he's like, dude, just tell me. Like, what is it? And I was like, I want to get facial piercings. And he's like, what? And he wasn't exactly happy, but he wasn't rude about it either. He was just like, I would rather you get the one right there. And I was like, no, that's not what I want. I want here and here and maybe here. He was like, don't do that bull ring in your nose. And I was like, that's what I want though. I like it. I like it. I still do. I still like them all. I'm glad I ended up getting all three. So, you know, not even an hour after I spoke to me on the phone, we get in the car and we start driving there. And it's like a 20 to 25 minute drive. So the whole time in the car, I'm like, yo, I'm so excited. I'm ready. Wow, it's great. I'm just like top of, like cloud nine. Because I've wanted these piercings for years and I could never have them. And I was like, I'm going to have and I'm glad I'm doing it now because now my face won't be all swollen for my birthday, which I really didn't think of. But whatever. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm so happy. But then the closer we got, the more I started to panic. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be big needles in my face. And I felt my stomach drop to my feet. I was scared. I was really scared. And then we get to the shop and me and my brother go in. And my brother goes in with me. And I'm like, alright, I pay. Everything's done. I sit in the chair. And, I tell him what I want. And he goes ahead and sells me on getting all three. He's like, you're really technically saving money. Because if you had to come back, do it again, that's more gas money. And I was like, whatever, okay, I'll do all three. Which I'm glad I did. But, he goes for the clamp. And he puts the clamp in my nose. And he said that my nose was too small to use the clamp. But he squeezed it. And when you're in pain and that one tear rolls down, and it's not because you're crying, it's just because it hurts and it's like a reflex. That's what was happening to me. That one lone tear was just rolling down. And I was like, yo, Mike, that hurt a little bit. That's my brother's name, by the way. It's like, yo, Mike, that hurt a little bit. And he was like, I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. And I was like, that hurt a little bit. I'm not going to lie. And so he's like, well, I'm going to have to freehand it. And I'm thinking, oh my God, he's going to fuck it up. It's going to be crooked. It's going to be ugly. It's not, by the way. Don't know if you can see that. But anyway, I'm stupid. So he puts the little dot in there. He cleans it up and everything. And he gets the needle ready. And he tells me, I'm going to have you go ahead and inhale. And when you exhale, I'm just going to do it. So don't do it until you're ready. And I said, okay, fine. Cool. So I'm like, I have my eyes closed and I'm like, and I'm like, are you doing it? And then I open my eyes and there it is. It's just chilling in my nose like that. And I was like, oh my God, that's a big needle. I'm glad I had my eyes closed. And, and then, he put the jewelry in. Everything was all situated. I looked at it and I was like, I love it. I love it. And then he did this one next. And he was like, you're going to want to close your eyes. And I was like, okay. Have my eyes closed. He goes for the clamp. That one didn't hurt as bad. Like, it hurt in the septum with the clamp way more. But anyway. So, he puts the clamp on my lip. And I'm like, okay, this isn't that bad. I mean, it's kind of tender. It hurts a little, but it's not a huge deal. It's not a big deal. And so he's going to stick the needle in. And I kind of wanted to peek. Because I'm not one of those kind of people where at first I want to close my eyes. I don't want to see it because it's going to freak me out. But then I kind of get curious. Like, I kind of want to see. Kind of want to see what you're doing. I kind of want to see what's going on. I don't know. So I open my eye like that. And he's like, close your fucking eyes. And I was like, so I closed my eyes. But while he wasn't looking at my eyes, while he was looking at my mouth, I opened it a little more and watched. And I was like, yo, that was actually kind of cool to watch. It was kind of scary, but it was kind of cool. And so I'm like holding my brother's hand, and I was like, that didn't hurt at all. And he was like, I'm so proud of you. And then he was like, okay, gonna do the last one. And I'm thinking, this is gonna be no big fucking deal. The other two were so easy and didn't even hurt. I was thinking this was gonna be smooth sailing. But when he stuck it, I was like, ow. And I said it just like that because it hurt. And I was like, oh, probably my body is like reacting finally. It's like, okay, I got poked once and I was okay. I got poked the second time, I was okay. Third time, my body was like, look, what are you doing? What are you really doing? And I was like, sorry. I'm sorry. So he stuck it all the way through and put the jewelry in, and I was like, yay! And I was so happy, and I loved them, and I still love them. And the only thing that I did not like was how long the bars had to be. When I tell you, okay, I'm gonna get a little graphic. When I tell you, look at that. That's a tiny bar. But when I was healing, every time I would open my mouth, like all the way to eat something, it would go like this and get caught and want to yank. And I was like, I'm never going to get to have these piercings. I'm going to yank them out of my fucking face on accident. But I didn't. And they're all healed and stuff now. And I love them. And, you know, any advice I would have for somebody who is afraid of needles is go in there as calm as possible. Close your eyes if need be. And do not inhale until you're ready. Because that's how most places do it. The same way as the guy that did mine did it. Genius! Anyway, so that was my little story. I know it was kind of fast, and I've never done story times before. I mean, I did before when I very first started my channel, but I kind of got insecure about it and deleted them. But this one is staying up. This one. Right here. Right there. I don't know why I'm trying to do this so bad. It's staying up. And I don't know if I'll tell other stories. If anybody wants any other stories, I will totally do it. And yeah, I'm gonna go inside and get out of my niceness and get into some house clothes and start decorating for Christmas. So yeah, you have an awesome day. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.